Hello, my name is Angeline Lin, and I am going to give you a tutorial on Classroom Dojo for my AEP 800 course. What is Classroom Dojo? It's a web-based behavioral system, a form of communication between parents and teachers, can be used to enforce positive and negative behavior in the classroom, and teachers can print out weekly, monthly, or year-long data of student behavior for parent-teacher conferences, IEP meetings, or SST conferences. Parents can download the app to see it directly on their phone. So why use Classroom Dojo? It makes students accountable for their behavior in the classroom. It allows teachers to encourage positive behavior in the class. And it keeps students on task while in class. Who should use Classroom Dojo? Teachers. Parents. The ISTE standards that I will be using today are Teacher T3.A, demonstrate fluency in technology system and the transfer of current knowledge to new technologies and situations. In the case with Classroom Dojo, you can communicate with parents in a form of texting back and forth where they can see what you have written and you can see what they have written. You can also send photos along their way as well. The other standard will be T3.B, collaboration with students, peers, parents, and community members using digital tools, resources to support student success and innovation. In this case, for Classroom Dojo, it allows students to be more accountable of their behavior, allowing them to eliminate any disruptive behavior in class and focus more while in the classroom and learning the content material. To access Classdojo, all you have to do is go into a Chrome browser and type in www.classdojo.com. Once you're there, you will get to this screen. You can either sign up if you have not done so before or log in if you have already done so. So in this case, I've already have an account, so I'll put in my username and password. Once you log in, you will see that you can put a picture here so students can identify you when they join the classroom, the site itself. So here in Classdojo, you can create your own classes. Up here will be your account settings. You can refer a teacher or you can log out. Here it will tell you your school district in which you're in and the other teachers that are in the district that are using Classdojo in their classroom. On the bottom, it will give you a demo class where you just test out Classdojo. You can create your own. You can archive a class that has already been taught and still leave it there for communication if you like. And you can create a new one right here with the plus sign. Add a class. So I'm going to show you the demo class. In the demo class, you will see students that are in the class. You can see that you can send messages up here in the tab area. You can talk to all the parents by creating a mass post, or you can individually communicate parents as they join into Classdojo. Now, it will also tell you parents that have not joined in, and you can invite them, whether it's by a code that you download and send home, or by using a parent's number or email. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to the classroom and show you that not only that you can point to click on a student and give them positive behavior for being on task, participating, or working hard, but you can also give them a negative point in areas of needs, like they were off task, talking out of turn, or they were unprepared coming to class. And when you do that, you can do multiple awards. And that means when you click on multiple awards, you can click more than one student that shows the behavior in which you are thinking that is positive or behavior that is negative. And on the bottom, you can also do attendance on here. I've known some teachers who actually use this as a form of attendance to keep track. You can also select by random. So if you're asking a question in class and students are not participating, you can click on random and it will come up with a student's name. And if they answer the question and participate, you can give them a positive point. There's a timer on here that you can utilize. Most of the times I use that for quizzes and tests, and I'll put the timer on and let them know how much is left for their quiz or test. Here in the top area is groups. You can put students into groups. So if you prefer students in table groups, you can do that and give points that way. So in this case, they have Matthew, Bradley, and Haley in one group, and you can award the group for being on task or working hard, or if they're goofing around, you can give them a needs work point of being off task. I usually utilize the groups for either table groups or when I put them in groups for projects. And it's really helpful and it really keeps the students accountable for their own work. The other thing I wanted to show you is the review reports. You can view reports, and from there you can see either the whole class report or you can see just individual students report. Now, in this case, I really don't have any positive or negatives for the students, so there's really nothing showing here. But if I was to go back to students and give Cameron a on task, and I gave Cameron another working hard, there's that sound that you hear that students can identify with. But I gave Johnny a need work. That's the sound they would hear. So I'll go back to reports and see if they put that in there for me. So I worked with Cameron, and this week he was positive 100, 50% being on task and 50% working hard. But Johnny, on the other hand, was 0 positive and he was off task this week. Now, the more you put in, the more data it will accumulate that parents can see right on their phone. That is Classdojo. I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial on how to add classes, how to add your school district, but also how to use this tool in your classroom to promote positive behavior, as well as giving students the chance to be accountable for their own behavior in the classroom, and keeping parents in the loop with messaging, as well as the reports that you can use as data. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope you can utilize this tool in your classroom in the future. Thank you.